Seth Rollins was attacked by a fan during Monday Night Raw. The fan, as you can see right here, basically tackled him to the ground, had got a running start from like 150 feet, took Rollins down. Rollins got him into a guillotine before referees and other officials and security could get a hold of the fan and hold him down and later arrest him. The 24-year-old fan has been charged with attempted assault, attempted violation of an arts and cultural event, also for his attack on WWE wrestler Seth Rollins, as a report goes here. It says here, I should say. Per police, Rollins suffered swelling on his lip. He did have a busted lip after that. He refused medical attention. On top of all of that, there are unconfirmed reports that apparently this fan was catfished by someone appearing to be Seth Rollins, and this is what led to this attack. Again, unconfirmed reports. Take that with a massive grain of salt. But take this entire thing with a massive grain of assault, because that's what it was. Trevor, how utterly stupid was this?
This is completely stupid, mindless, and dumb. Made no fucking sense. Like, and I hate to say it like this because I've seen stuff like this more happen in indie shows. If it was an indie show, it would have made a little more sense, but still no sense at all. But you see, at indie shows, you see certain things like this. You see wrestlers getting in fights with fans, things like that. I mean, not as much anymore, but you see it. This makes absolutely no sense. You literally blindside a man who is on national TV. He's a star. Like, he has a security team. Like, how far did you think this was going to get you? Like, really? Like, you got 5 minutes of fame on TV, and now you're being charged for assault. You're an idiot, an absolute idiot. And whether or not, like you said, a grain of salt, but whether or not you thought that's what happened, do your research first before you go attacking a wrestler. Oh, he catfished me. I'm gonna go to the show and attack him. That's you're stupid. That's the dumbest shit ever. And to utter those words, you should be slapped. It's like, really, he deserves what he got. That's absolutely dumb. That's almost as dumb as Manti Te'o.
Oh, poor Manti. I want to speak very clearly to all wrestling fans out there. Everyone, whether you like WWE, AEW, Impact, whatever. Professional wrestling is a work.
Absolutely.
Pro wrestling is a work. It is entertainment. It is a sport, but it is a work. And if you can't understand that, maybe you shouldn't be watching wrestling. I will never understand what compels someone. Okay. It is, if you're going to do what, people do during the Super Bowl, right? They run to the stadium, they streak, and they do their thing, they get arrested. I still think it's pretty dumb, but no one gets hurt except for them. Like virtually no one gets hurt. They're just doing that. They're doing their fun. It's harmless in a way, right? Okay, whatever. I'm not as mad at that. I don't really care about that, honestly, because that's kind of your problem. When you go and attack someone, it comes completely different deal. Because what would compel you? This is the thing, I said this on last night's stream, right? What in God's name would compel anyone to attack someone who is bigger than you,
right,
faster than you, surrounded by dozens and dozens of security at a public event where you're going to get arrested? Exactly. What would compel you to do this other than just sheer stupidity? Yeah. Like, this is the most idiotic thing ever. If you are a fan and you ever think about doing it, don't do it. If you're a fan and you're having a few drinks and you're ever thinking about, what if I go there and rush it? Don't do it. Don't do it. You know why? Because not only are you going to probably get your ass kicked, like this fan probably should have gotten his ass kicked had Seth Rollins if that referee doesn't get there, like within the first 2 seconds of that, Seth Rollins is like absolutely maiming that dude. Like, we saw what happened.
Actually better for him, probably.
Yeah, we saw what happened to that asshole who did the thing to Bret Hart, who tackled him during the Hall of Fame speech. What happened? You had UFC fighters coming into the ring, Ronda Rousey and her husband, coming in and beating the shit out of this dude. And then Cash Wheeler, literally, as he's being dragged away, What does he do? He comes up to the side of him, bam, knocks him right out.
Yep.
What would, after seeing that, knowing that that has happened, what would compel you to do this? It's stupid, moronic on so many levels. Fans, don't do it. It is the stupidest thing you can do at an event like this. Literally, jumping the railing to fight athletes who literally fight. What do you want to say it's a work for or not, but for a living? Seth Rollins, I don't care what you want to say, he can kick your ass. Especially, I saw the look of this guy. You know, Seth Rollins could totally take this guy.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like, it's, and you mentioned one case, and I mean, we can mention tons of cases, but another one where it was Triple H and Stone Cold wrestling. Homeboy came into the ring and Triple H gave him an ass beating. Oh, elbow dropped him, like kicked him, beat the shit out of him. But at that point, they invaded their space. That's what should happen. At that point, that should happen. You're defending yourself at this point. It's a work. Like you said, it is a work. And as a fan, you're there to enjoy the show. You're there to participate verbally and like wave your hands. Like if you're close enough to beating near a fan, touch them. But you're not at any point during the show, or should you think you should be able to, are you able to physically harm someone who is out there performing for you and physically harming themselves, putting this body through hell, so you can come out there and attack them? It's stupid. Anyone that does it deserves what they get, and hopefully none of our fans do it.
24. Here's what I'm saying. I'm 24 years old, dude. Imagine being charged with something at that young of an age for something this stupid, this utterly stupid. Like, this is not like a case of, oh, well, you know, he did it this is not a crime out of necessity. This is literally a crime out of luxury. You paid like a lot of money, because those tickets for Raw were not cheap, my friend. For the Barclays Center, they were not cheap.
Especially
you paid all that money. You paid all that money, and you jumped the railing, and you tried to attack Seth Rollins. He got you in a guillotine, and had the referee not gotten there within the 2 seconds,
probably would have choked you out.
He would have choked you out, would have beat the shit out of you. And all these people out there, by the way, who were saying that, oh, Seth Rollins got taken down by a fan and blah, 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 and he's not tough.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do.
My G. Just, if Rudy Charles might have saved that guy's life.
Like, he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Referee Rudy Charles might have saved that guy's life. Like,
Seth Rollins did exactly what you're supposed to do. He fell with him to avoid injury and locked on that guillotine. He would have choked him the fuck out.
Self-defense, man. Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.